Welcome to Toffee TV. It is the instant match reaction. Everton 0, Liverpool 0. The Merseyside derby finishing all square again at Goodison Park. A game of very few chances. A very few of anything really. The weirdest Merseyside derby I've ever watched. It was pretty much like a pre-season friendly because essentially that's what it was. But obviously the first game back for both of these teams, and with Liverpool having the chance, if they won the game, to win the title on Wednesday, just that's that little bit extra on it. But Liverpool didn't take it. You know, they left Salah out. He's obviously got an injury, and they were quite conservative in their play. We started well, I thought. You know, Richarlison flashed one across the goal early on, but then they took charge of the ball. Just moved it really well. They ended up, I think, with something like 70% of the possession. But we ended up with 3 shots on target each, and I think they had one more shot, I think, in the game. And yet it's also, we're looking at this game and thinking, what if Tom Davies's strike doesn't hit the post? What if it doesn't hit the leg of one of their players and pushed it onto the post? He'll be having nightmares, I would imagine, forever. Tom Davies thinking about that what if moment. What if that had gone in with only, you know, in the last 8 minutes or whatever it was, Everton being 1-0 up at Goodison Park in a Merseyside derby. That could have been the turning point in Tom Davies's Everton career, maybe, but it wasn't to be. Listen, the game probably panned out just as Carlo Ancelotti thought it would, with Liverpool having a lot of possession and Everton having to you know, close them down. We started with Anthony Gordon on one side and Alex Iwobi on the other side, and Tom and Andre Gomez. And for a lot of the time, it looked like, you know, our midfield was getting completely overrun. But I think for a lot of the time, our midfield were just getting back, and we're just creating a 4 in front of our back 4. And I thought, ultimately, if you watch the game again, you think about it, we've defended really well there. We've kept them down to very, very, very few chances, clear-cut chances. A lot of blocks. Seamus Coleman was excellent. Absolutely brilliant. Did, you know, absolutely brilliant job. And again, a few little refereeing decisions. I mean, that tackle by Luca Dean, what a brilliant tackle, and he's been booked for it. The referee is abysmal, and I don't normally moan about referees. I still can't get over how a referee is allowed to officiate anybody, anywhere, when he has such a big affiliation for a team. And it doesn't matter who that team is. There's always consequences for how a ref can be manipulated. And I just can't understand how a man who shows all that, you know, fan and passion for Sammy Rovers is allowed to referee anyone. But by the by, he's a terrible referee, and he showed it today. But listen, it was always going to be difficult. First game back after 3 months, just trying to get up to the speed of the game. And you could see that all over the pitch. Players didn't look, not leggy as such, but when you see them in pre-season and just going through the motions, and you can see that with them as well. The only real sort of, you know, they picked up a lot of injuries, I think, during the game as well. And, you know, they didn't have Salah. Firmino didn't do anything. Mane, I thought, had a good game for them. And, you know, Virgil van Dijk was obviously strong for them as well. But apart from having a lot of the ball, they didn't really create too much. They had a couple of set pieces and things like that, but they didn't really create anything. And in the end, we've had the best couple of chances. You know, Dominic Calvert-Lewin, the little flick that leads to Tom. And then we have the cut from the corner. Dom just putting one wide with a flicked header, very similar to the one he scored against West Ham. Can we sit here and think, oh, what could have been? Maybe, but at the end of the day, we've got things back going. We've got a point. We go to Norwich now on Wednesday with a game under our belts, with a clean sheet. And we have to go down there and try and get the 3 points. And that's the only way to look at. The Merseyside derby is now out the way. We've got the remaining games of the season, and to pick up as many points as we can. You know, there's tough games ahead, but we've showed today that if we keep the shape and we keep the structure, we can get something. We've got something in Richarlison and Dominic Calvert-Lewin that will cause teams problems. Them two have just got to get a little bit sharper. And we'll see what happens. But listen, it's a good point at the end of the day, you know, and there's not really anything more we can say about the game. Carlo, I imagine, and Carlo was looking great, by the way. Carlo was looking very trim, though Crosby's been treating him well. But he obviously put a plan out there today to not concede and maybe try and nick one on the counter-attack. And it nearly worked. It nearly worked. It was very much, without... It's like almost like at Anfield last season, but without the, what happened there. So, listen, we're back. We've got a point against the team who are going to win the league, I imagine. And that's it. We go on to Wednesday night. So let me know your thoughts in the comments on the game. Are you disappointed? I mean, I know a lot of people, while the game was on, would have been disappointed, thinking it was terrible. But after the game, when you look at it in hindsight and think, actually, we defended all right there. The players did the jobs. They weren't brilliant. People like Iwobi offensively did absolutely nothing. But he will have been given a job today. And I imagine he did that job, and the manager will be satisfied with that. So let me know your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to give this video a like, subscribe if you haven't, and if you want more great videos, including live videos, will be live tomorrow on Patreon talking about this game. Check out Patreon, the link is in the description. Thanks for watching, see you later.